other brand?
Other brand,
PS
Oh,
water.
the one I couldn't find.
The case.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I actually don't like that water. It tastes okay, but when I like have to have it's like set water. If I'm gonna set, usually we have that pea water. And you know how much of that pea water I gotta drink?
Like, this is gonna be a great clip. We're gonna just be saying pea
Pea
water
water.
and pea water.
Welcome to the ChitChat Podcast. We're picking up where the group chat left off.
Where the tea, the truth, and the timeline collide.
I'm Ray.
And I'm Kia.
So pull up.
Because when the homies link up,
It's laughter
life updates,
and a little light therapy too. Let's chat.
Welcome to today's or this week's or episode of the ChitChat Podcast, where we give a mic and a seat to all the things us ladies love to talk about. I'm your girl, Ray.
And I'm Kia.
And today's episode is going to be a continuation of our Black Don't Crack situation. Or maybe not. This episode is going to be about maintaining our black cracking black. No, this episode's going to be about the face card not declining. That's the way in. And in order to make sure our face card don't decline, we got to make sure our black don't chip at least. Because we know we ain't going to crack, but we don't want no chips, no dents, no crevices, whatever. And today, how you could use that. Use that thing. See, she ain't even ready. And I don't know, like high school, but I'm like junior high too, maybe? Yeah?
I think so.
Oh, maybe?
I think so.
Yes. So we are former Tigers. I don't know if we're former or still Tigers. And we have Esskee here today because she is actually doing her thing. You're a nurse practitioner / esthetician / graduate student, about to be a doctor, business owner, entrepreneur, mama for, all of the things. Okay?
Hey.
So she's going to be our expert today, but also just a homegirl who is welcomed to join the chat. Hi, Esskee.
Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here.
Welcome. Yes, multi-hyphenate. Okay.
Yes. Kia, before we get into the topic at hand, it's time for us to do our famous "You Ain't Gonna Believe This Shit." What we doing today?
So we have, you ain't gonna believe this shit, but we're doing a special Housewives of Atlanta edition. So they just premiered like maybe a few weeks ago. So as of this recording, there's only 2 episodes on the docket. So we went ahead and we watched it. There are some new things happening on the show. I'll just give you a brief overview. They have 2 new people, K. Michelle and Kinky. She is the owner of Slutty Vegan, and 2 people probably exited from last season, but now we have our ladies.
There's
Shamia,
Portia. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Shamia, Portia, Angela.
Uh-huh.
You know who else who is actually a housewife now? Phaedra.
Yeah,
Phaedra's
she back.
as well.
Mm.
Drew. It's a lot of them. My goodness.
Uh-huh.
Not quiet as it is kept. It'll be loud. I used to work on that show. I am familiar with the people who are producing the show currently. And to me, overall, since the revamp, I think the show is a lot better.
Esskee, do you normally watch this franchise or you watch just for the show?
No, that's my downtime. Like once the kids go to bed, I do laundry, fold, and I go downstairs. And I love the house. I don't really like Beverly Hills, but I like Atlanta, I like Potomac. Yeah, but no, I do watch it.
I get busy with Beverly Hills. I love Beverly Hills.
Okay. It's like the one I
get into it.
I'd like, and one last thing before we switch over. Did you guys see Rhode Island?
Yeah, they're crazy.
So I saw like some clips, and then I followed Dolores Catania.
Yeah.
And I saw I thought they were sisters.
They look exactly the same. They've been to the same doctor, girl. We're going to go there.
They have the same face person.
Yes.
And the same teeth person.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Chin person, boob person, car person probably. They look like
sisters.
Yeah.
Relations.
They're identical.
Yeah.
Okay. Go, Kia. Go.
So we all watch the show and have our little hot takes. So we decided to break it up into our top shady moment, our top cringe moment, and our top funny moment. So I'm going to start with our lovely guest. Esskee, what did you think?
So my funniest moment so far, I think, is Phaedra in her confessionals. They are hilarious. Like, she is so sharp. Like, all of her hot takes when she was talking about Portia's vagina was like, you got clamps, like you can grab onto somebody. But I think Phaedra's so witty. She brings that that snarkiness back to the show that I don't think they had,
Yeah.
because they were more mean. It was like more mean spirited, but her wit is like super funny.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
I think
What's
she's the
your-
only other housewife that's given, remember, like Nene a run for her,
Yeah.
like, like
Yeah.
her money.
Yeah.
Her verbal
yeah.
sparring is dope.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she's intelligent and funny.
Yeah.
So she makes it fun.
Yeah. What's your funny?
Oh, my top funny moment. I think it's when I would say in episode 2, we were all K Michelle when Portia came for Kelly. And K Michelle, she was very funny. She's also very funny in her
Yes.
confessionals, in her interviews. So I love a funny moment. I love
I
a
think
funny
the
girl.
accent on top of it is like another level.
Yes. That drawl. She was talking about her vagina. I was like, why she sit up here talking about this girl's vagina? And it's like, I'm just so happy that I'm not Lil Kelly. So
I think
I think
agree
she's
with you.
just very funny.
Yeah, that's actually what I wrote down. Like, I wrote hands down every scene K Michelle is in.
Yeah.
I think she's even from her previous reality show appearances, I always thought that she was funny.
Yeah.
She is like a
She is.
riot.
She is.
But I'm surprised by her this season or on this show because I expected, like how she behaved previously.
Yeah.
And she seems to be so far the one that's like, y'all are tripping. This is
Right.
ghetto. Or like she wants to be like bougie and nice. And she keeps being like, and I think the scene at the table when what's her name? Portia rolled up on what's her name? Kelly? Is that her name? Yeah, I thought that's one of the ones I put down as well because I feel like that was shady boots.
Yeah.
We
Like,
were all K Michelle because we were all
yeah.
Right. Like
no, what?
She rolled up like she was gonna be like friends and then laid her out.
Right.
Listen, shots fired. She came up there and with the shanking. That was a shank.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so those are our funny moments. That was definitely funny. What's your funny moment, ma'am?
I said that. I agree. It was K Michelle.
My funny moment? All right. So we'll go to the shadiest moment. I'll start that one. Portia and damn Kelly. That's the shadiest moment. I was like, bruh.
Terrible. Terrible.
She might as well have just take her out in the yard and dragged her around by her hair. Because it'd have been at like
Oh, for real.
what?
It was so shady.
Ooh, it was dirt shade.
Yeah.
That was
She
behind.
she set her up. She really acted like she was about to be friendly. And then just was like, yes, you sleep with married men too. And I was like, oh, well.
Girl. Kelly
that
was classy. Classy. Kelly was classy for that.
Yeah.
Because that could have been tea on your hair, shake the table situation. But they're classy. She's like, I own businesses and I got daughters. So she's not going and following for the okie doke.
I mean, I don't think you could be, there's no class level you can have that could classify. Is that a word? Like if you did sleep with a married man, like, and they talk about it on TV, like, there's nothing you could do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the
No.
camera's rolling to just dagger her. Like, I was like, man,
That
right.
was shady.
Yeah.
If it ain't true, I feel like that's when you do have to flip the table. That might be like, you ain't gonna talk about me like this.
Right.
But yeah, I don't have
I got a kid in
no
college
class to
who watches
maintain.
this
Right. Use a lot. I'm gonna make sure, even if I did it, you gonna believe I did not do that.
So that's
For
the
the record,
flipping of the table. Okay.
I don't do that. Not on the cameras and the things.
Yeah.
That was a setup.
Yeah.
So we all three agree that was the shadiest?
Yeah.
Shadiest moment. Okay. Yeah, the shadiest moment.
I'm
And
excited for this one.
Once something is said, even if it's true or not, that's how they get you. That is how they get you. Even though what Portia did, I still listen. What Portia did was still down. I don't care how many people Kelly sleep with. We saw what Portia did, and that is irrevocably true.
Right.
So
Oh, you mean
You'll
like
see.
her whole thing with Simon, like the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that happened. There's no dispute
Oh yeah.
on whether
Yeah.
that
She
happened.
waited. She waited for her opportunity and saw what she was like. I want this. Yep. Because
Yeah.
Dennis, I watched their show when they had their own like spinoff, and Dennis
Oh, right,
saying
right.
that in the confessional too. Like, oh no, Portia's always gonna level up. Like whoever she chooses, gotta have a bag, and she's gonna choose someone who's gonna level her up.
Mhm.
It's
Which
hard, I
I'm not
suppose.
mad at.
No.
I'm not mad at that.
You can do it on TV.
Girl, you walk in that lady's house and was like, okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'll take that one. I don't want that lady coming for me. So,
Well, I'm quiet.
most cringe moment.
Most cringe. Can I do
I'm
my
gonna go
most
with you.
cringe?
Yep, go with you.
I think that there are multiple, can you guys hear me now? Multiple cringe moments, and it all revolves around Angela. And what's his name? Is that Charles Oakley?
Charles.
Yes.
Is that who that is? Because I had to go look like, oh, I know Oakley. He be playing her
Yes.
all
Yes.
the time.
Yes. That is a very
And she seems, yeah, she seems like a nice lady and stuff, but like he's always trying to play her. So I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm very curious what's going on there.
right.
So I couldn't pick a scene. I literally feel bad for her.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's giving he doesn't like her. He's always on
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's one of those that's like, it's like supposed to be playful, but it's just mean.
It's mean. It's mean.
Derogatory speak.
Right.
So yeah.
I don't know if he's playing. You can see it's very. And let me ask this first. Whoever watched, because I haven't watched in a while. I was saying like the cast kept changing, and I feel like I was kind of attached to some people. I can't keep up. But was he like? Was he like this last year or last season?
Yeah.
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 And he's the only husband.
Right.
He's the only husband.
And she constantly defends him to try and justify their relationship.
Okay.
She takes it. It got people that's playfully mean, but you don't have to do that to their face,
right,
in front of the camera,
right?
It's the same way that guy was mean with what's her face,
Kenya.
Oh
yeah, Mark.
Oh, he was mean. He was. You can tell he didn't like her.
Yeah.
He didn't like her.
No.
I did that scene. I cut that scene where they got
did
introduced. It was so mean. I was like, damn, he does not like her.
No.
Do you think it's like because the cameras are there? I feel like everybody's more sensitive, right? Like something I might say to you in normal life, you know, might not come off so, but when we're on camera, like for all of us to save face, it feels so you're like, oh, why you said that to me? So I'm like, so I'm gonna react as if you play. So I'm wondering, but like this is how the families end up divorced because like you look back and you're like, look what you did and said.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she doesn't pick up on it. It's just like.
You don't think she picks up on it? You don't think she knows? She can like tell?
I think people tell her. This is my observation. Like her first
all we got.
Scene in, she was like, my husband, my marriage. And it's like, she's like, we're doing good. I hold him. And it's like, why are you defending your marriage so much? But I think it's from all the outside voices. And the first thing he said when he got in the scene, looked at the camera and made fun of the food off the grill, like it was burnt. I was just like,
yeah, that's what I was like. Who are these people? I was folding clothes. I had to step back. Like, I don't know these people.
Right.
Why are you trying to play her like she can't?
Like, you are not my partner in crime. Like, my partner in crime, I don't care if it tastes like dirt. You're supposed to be like, oh, this is so delicious.
Especially for the cameras, sir.
Especially for the cameras.
Don't say nothing.
Right.
It's like, this is good. I feel like he's the type that's trying to be funny. I wonder what his sign is. That's a whole other show.
Good one. But what about you guys? Are you guys all, what's your cringe? We didn't finish everybody's.
You want to go, Esskee?
So my cringe was between Oakley. I had written down Oakley and Portia having a party in that man's house with another person. Like, Portia, what are you doing? Why? And production is shady. They had Simon's ghost in the back. That's my type of pain. Because why are you in that man's house with another man? And then we haven't done anything in a year, but you kiss it. Like, what are you doing? You have a daughter. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. But she claims she pays all the bills, so it's her house.
Right. Even though there's a lien. Yeah. I mean,
it's messy boots. Messy all around.
Messy.
All around.
That was a definite cringe moment. Everybody's like, why are you having a party for couples in the house?
The whole thing. Right. That's what that was going to be one of mine.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
It was like, but why?
Okay.
Why there's so much value on a man, right? Like, and people are divorced, people got boyfriends or don't have boyfriends or in town. Why have a party where it's required?
Right. Because being that so, like you said, male centered, that disturbs
Exactly.
me to the core. Like,
Yeah.
love yourself. Invest in yourself the same way you're investing in all these souls and spirits in through you.
No, not through you.
You said it. You said it. I was like debating with myself, like, do I go there and have like this conversation about how it's all about a man? But then I was like, okay, keep it light, keep it light, keep it light. One thing you said at Pinky's husband, she has a husband. So that's actually two, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's two
No,
husbands.
there's two.
Yes.
No, there's two.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was like, oh yeah. Okay.
Pinky's husband. All right. My cringe moment was when Shamia came over to Portia's house. She had just described like how Portia gave her all the fingers and the FUs and whatnot. And the hug was the cringiest thing ever. I was like, what is happening?
Right.
It was very cringe. It was like church pat.
Right.
It was really cringy. So I was
It
like,
has to be hard though to have to be around people that you are beefing with.
Right.
Because it's your job, right? You have to show up for production. And like, I would hate to have to come to somebody's house, like go to your house that I don't talk,
Right.
Our last conversation was us beefing.
Yeah.
And you throwing up the middle finger. And like, I am a emotional person. So my nervous system can't even handle that. Like, I have palpitations. I'm sweating down my back. I don't know how you're going to act. I wouldn't be able to eat. And you have to go and smile. And
right. I'm in and you know that they're petty. Like, it's like you're walking into like a minefield, like openly. And like, okay. And your man ain't come. Like, I'm like, fuck, damn. Like,
I would have cussed him because, like, how are you just going to leave me? And he didn't want to go.
He was never coming. That was I have like.
Oh, you think that?
I felt that was.
But she was on the phone.
I'm
so gullible.
For the camera.
I know production.
Yeah.
He was never coming.
Did you see his face when you told him about it? He was like.
He was never coming.
Yeah. My husband would have been like, girl, so you signed up for this. I didn't sign up for this.
No. Listen, you're dressed, right? And then she's like, where you at?
Right. That's true.
Now, at that time, right?
At that time.
Yeah.
And he's just now telling you that he's X, Y, and Z far.
On a plane?
No, you're right.
He's
the timing, right.
In the airport.
Yeah, if he was going to make it, he should have been.
You should have known before now. It would have been like, when they came over, it would be like, he's stuck in Charlotte. Right. You don't call him right then and be like, you don't know where your husband at?
Right?
No.
Is that her husband, though? I thought she had a new boo. Was that her husband?
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, that's
for Shamia.
Okay. The way that they were talking, it was almost as if it was like her mate, like her boo, not her like.
No, that's her husband.
Okay. Because again, I'm like, the way that, I don't know, like that's how you don't know where your husband is a little bit.
Because
he was never coming.
So, like, you're coming through the door a quarter after, unless there's like a deviation or I stopped at the gym first or whatever.
Yeah.
I got gas. Or I went to Home Depot.
Yeah.
You have like that. I don't know what it is. It's like an antenna sense. I know when he's on his way home. So it's like,
yeah,
you go into a dinner and you don't even know where your husband is.
Right. And you're dressed.
Can
I take this opportunity? Though to talk about how amazing she looked though?
Yeah.
Like brown skin, boobs lifted, tucked, and rounded.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Whatever, I don't know what these ladies are doing or who they're going to, but a few of them, they got the right a la carte menu. They got the right thing.
Yes.
No?
No, 100%. Yep. And I think she went to
face card.
Sheree's doctor does really great, like liquid lipo in the face, liquid facelift, where it's so subtle and natural. Sheree's doctor.
We talked about that because remember, Kia girl, we were talking and I thought that Sheree had a great first round or whatever when she came out, but then now she doesn't look like Sheree anymore. Like she just did a little bit, and now she's But I feel like I love the Phaedras. I have to say
great.
Yes, she looks great.
Yes,
even we said Shamia, but Portia.
Yeah,
Portia stay. I don't know. Portia stay.
Yeah,
head to toe, body, butt, waist,
and those are her.
It doesn't look.
Those are her third set of breasts.
Girl, you be having all the tea.
She has 3 reconstructions, so this is her third set. which she got the first one. She said she redid them after she had Pilar, and then they start to drop after a while. And she was
Girl, who you telling?
down on. I gotta roll mine up and tuck them every day.
Right. I'm like, and when they're skinny, when I have little
Right.
and they dropping, it's just not okay.
So this is her third set, and she's she's had a lot of work done, but she looks good.
She looked good. Phaedra looks good, and then there's a couple.
Not so much.
Everybody's starting to look the same. That's how the best way I can say it.
Are their face cards like? Are they passing? Did not be in decline or the declining? Like, what's going on?
I think some people look beautiful, right? Because that's what face. We'll talk about definitions, right? Like some people, they still look great if you didn't know them before, as in like as in this moment. I think, but for me, they like not look like themselves, and that to me is like going too far in face card decline, right? Like I think yes, you can look beautiful in whatever work you got done, but like, do you want to look completely different? Like I think K. Michelle looks amazing. I think she looks beautiful. She has a beautiful face, but that is not the K. Michelle of yesteryear.
Right.
You know?
Yesteryear.
Right.
She looks amazing, but that's not her. That's not.
Yeah.
No.
Portia's face too, like it's changed significantly. Whether it's like the nose jobs, and they're subtle. The things are they're subtle enough that you don't see it, or they do it over time. I guess. So Phaedra's face is different, but for the good of the congregation, her face is better.
She's not on here no more. But Candy, after this separation, divorce, I don't know if it's the Broadway or all the things. Girl, she looks amazing.
She does. Yep, she does. Absolutely.
I don't know who her face person is, but she always looked good too. So okay.
Question: of all the franchises with the Black people, who do you think looks got the best work?
I would say the Grande Dame. She had that facelift, and she took off like 30 years. That's by Dr. Truesdale.
The kids doing that thing. The kids doing like they're eating. Girl,
No
she
crumbs, all of that.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Ate.
Yeah.
And if
that was my choice.
I would invest in if I was that old, I would invest in something like it took like years off of her. It looks amazing.
I didn't even think she needed it, but when she came out, I was like, wow.
She did rhino, right? Not rhinoplasty.
So.
A little, because she was a little witchy poof there for a minute and a half.
Isn't there this thing like the liquid rhinoplasty, like where people are doing it's more like filler to reshape?
That's what K. Michelle has. She doesn't have a nose. She has a liquid rhino. And everything.
Oh wow!
Filler.
I might get one of those. Let's go back to the body image episode.
We did talk about that.
An issue. Yeah, I've always had an issue with my nose, but I'm too old to go under the knife.
Yeah, anyway. I always feel like you go under if you're saving your life. I'm not going up.
I accept my nose,
play with
Lord.
Jesus.
I do think this is a good opportunity, though, specifically Esskee. I want to bring it up. Now, we've talked about what people are doing, overdoing, underdoing, and Black not cracking and all these other things. But what do you think we need to do, or what are some of the main concerns that women of our age come to you with as an expert in this space?
So most women come to me for hyperpigmentation. A lot come for like old acne scars from when they were younger, to even out the skin tone. So I do a lot of microneedling to help with the hyperpigmentation. And a lot come for still have adult acne. And I would say third would be under eye, the dark under eye. And a lot of it sometimes is, hematological. It comes from being anemic. We have heavy men.
Say what now? Girl, you got a layman. It's hemo what's blood related. I know hemoglobin. Yes. Okay.
So a lot of us, we are naturally anemic. We have vitamin D deficiency because we live where there's not sun year round.
Inside.
So that directly attributes to dark under eye. So there are a few things you can do. I do we call PRP. Draw the blood. I extract the collagen from your blood and I can inject it under the eye superficially. Under the subcutaneous tissue, and that helps build up the collagen if you have some hollowness. And then
Nikki, I'm gonna tell you all about it when I get it done. Don't even worry, girl. I'm gonna tell you all about it because I'm just
leaning in. I was
taking notes. Okay,
and then
because this is my biggest issue.
You can microneedle your blood. I take your blood, put it on your face, microneedle it in, and that also evens out the skin tone underneath the eyes.
We can do that for Black people.
Yeah. Yes.
People, we do it for the white people.
I've seen it on the
Asian
television
people.
Yes.
with the other
Kardashians.
people.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I tried to. I don't know what we could do.
This is why I'm excited that you're here.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, but let's
I'm excited.
have Esskee tell her more about herself.
Yes, I
So
was
we
just
can
about to
kinda, like-
say. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Give us a little something. Who are you? What you do? Body Loft, yay.
So I am a nurse practitioner. I've been a nurse for 22 years. I've been an NP for 5 years. I still work full time in the emergency room, but I am the CEO and owner of the Body Loft, located in Nyack, New York. And I got into this space. I have a good girlfriend who opened a med spa in White Plains, and she's like, you really should do this. There's a need. No matter what it is we decide to do as Black women, there's always going to be a need for us. So I think you should get into it, get into skincare. So I took some trainings and fell in love with it, really, because like you said, Kia, it's can we have that for us? Is there things that we are allowed to do for our skin? We don't have like heavy wrinkles or anything. That a lot of it is just maintaining the integrity of our skin, and do a little bit of modifiers here and there. But with me, I will give you the most realistic point of view. Some people come in with a picture of Phaedra, or they're like, I want to look like this, and I'm like, well, you need to have surgery.
Right.
But if you want a little, something to give you a little touch,
a little tone, a little lift.
I feel like we are winking at each other.
What we do?
So like, 'cause I have Botox. I have Botox in my face. I have like 60 units. I actually need a little touch up because my eyebrows are moving. I only noticed when
I'm
it's coming
so
on camera. But yeah, I'm just making room for us in this space. And Black is beautiful. We're not even really changing the formula. We're just adding a little tweak to it and just making you more beautiful than you already are.
I love that. Because even for me, like, how common is it to have like the med spas that I know our skin is different. It doesn't wrinkle and it has a different. We're set up a little
Well,
differently.
it does wrinkle. It just wrinkles
not
less.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it wrinkles less.
Less.
So, are there a lot of, I guess, med spas that cater to women of color?
No, there is not. I think where I am, it's myself, mine, and there's one other med spa that's Black woman owned. And we do like a chemical peel is not going to be the same on what we call our Fitzpatrick than someone who has a lighter Fitzpatrick. Doing all those different chemical aversions, whether we're trying to lighten the skin or darken the skin, or with the hyperpigmentation, you have to be extra careful because anytime we do any alteration to the skin, the melanocytes come out in full force, like when we get a tan. You know what I mean? You have to make sure you inhibit those things before you attempt to make changes in the skin. And if you're not educated in that, that's when you run into problems and you get like scarring and things like that.
That is why I'm so scared. I do go to places and I get like, weak facials, but going further, like stuff like that. I don't do Botox yet, but it might come a day.
Right. And you
when I gotta do something.
Empower yourself to ask them like, hey, I have some hyperpigmentation. Have you dealt with a darker Fitzpatrick? Even with laser, you can have a laser facial. You cannot use the same wattage that you would use with someone who has a lighter Fitzpatrick because we're prone to burn easier. And then you have the dark marks. So you have to just ask them up front, like, can you deal with skin of color?
Yeah.
And can you show me pictures and evidence that you've done it?
Right.
Yeah.
Because
I've gotten burned. I've gotten burned before.
Have you?
I got burned doing laser.
Wow.
When it happened, I was like, yeah. She was doing my face and my arms.
With what you were getting laser hair removal?
Laser hair.
Wow. And then I will be bringing this on Q3. I'll be bringing on a machine, Aerolase laser. I'm really interested in because it is the most safest laser for Fitzpatrick 4, 5, and 6. And that identifies all of us on this podcast today. And it helps distribute the light energy more evenly. And it doesn't allow you to get to that point where you're burned. So it's very important. So, you're going to see, like, can you show me pictures of before and after of someone who looks like me? And what would that look like for me?
Girl, who Fitzpatrick? Can we talk about him?
Yes. So Fitzpatrick is a skin guide that we use in this industry to determine like what products you're going to use versus like what type of peels we're going to use, or TCA or TX, all that stuff. It all depends on how much melanocytes are in the skin. So a Fitzpatrick 1 would be like an Alicia Silverstone, you know, a pale irishy skin, a lot of red undertones. So you're going to see the superficial veins underneath the skin. So we're going to use like different products. Those people are more prone to burn because they really don't have a melanocyte reaction when you're disturbing the skin. And then you're going to like 2, 3, 4. You're moving from like Italian, that olive tone skin, moving into like Hispanic skin. When you get into that 3, 4, really deep olive tone can have a melanocyte reaction. So may need some inhibition before we do any aggressive treatments. And then when you get to 5, the end of 4, 5, and 6, that's our skin complexion. So a 6 would be like your dark, like Sudanese, African, really dark, rich chocolate skin, where they need the most protection. So I would give them like a inhibitor a couple of weeks before we even start, and then we'll patch test to see, because you can destroy someone's skin.
You don't want to hurt.
Right. So do something like that.
I've tried to look it up just so I can see, and it's saying like the Fitzpatrick scale is defined by the skin's response to UV exposure. So I think that's where you're going. Like the 1 through 6 is how does that complexion or melanocytes, how much they have and how they would react to that.
Right.
And that's how you kind of utilize what levels to use based off certain, I guess UV, some of the like the exposures that you could potentially apply to the skin. So that,
Right. So like there.
So I have more questions, you know, like we have our definition. So Kia, do you want to jump in and I'll follow through?
Man, because I'm like here intrigued. Don't crack is a popular phrase, and it highlights where Black people often appear to be aging slower due to like melanin, which protects against UV damage and collagen breakdown. While darker skin resists wrinkles longer, it still experiences aging through pigmentation. So we had a couple of definitions here. So we have what? We're going to do what? Melanin.
Right.
So melanin is a substance in the body that produces hair, eye, and skin pigmentation. The more melanin you produce, the darker your eyes, hair, and skin will be. The amount of melanin in your body depends on a few different factors, including genetics and how much sun exposure your ancestral population had. So that's melanin. And then the melanin, it provides pigmentation to the skin and eyes. So we have that. And melanin-rich skin can also be more prone to certain skin conditions, such as the pigmentation. Is that hyperpigmentation? Pigmentation, under eye circles, because we kind of talked about that already. Brown spots, acne, scars, vitiligo, and more. So we have those things. These are what we are talking about. Is there anything else you want to cover, Ray?
Yeah, because I think that one of the reasons I thought these were important is to just help explain, right? Because we talk about Black don't crack, but we wanted to really explain from the science perspective that it is because of our heightened level of melanin. And melanin, again, helps us to protect, right? That sun exposure, that UV is really what's really causing a lot of that wrinkling that's happening. And obviously, some of our counterparts on the earth don't have as much. And that's why they also look like they might be aging a bit faster than we are. It's our secret sauce, but also explaining that, okay, we have melanin and melanin produces pigmentation, and pigmentation is X, Y, and Z. So we're completely clear about that, and understanding again that it is our pigmentation. I think that you were saying it yourself, right? That might be some of our greatest skin concerns, especially after 40 age, right? Or after 40 plus, is that, we've been exposed to some sun a little bit long now, you know what I mean? And all of those things are starting our skin. We've had some acne, and now it's like really, and things are just not as, we talked before, like the blood flow, all the things are kind of like different now. So healing and all these other things are just taking longer. We have a loss of collagen that is non-exclusive to or ethnicity at all. I think that's happening across the board. But again, just wanted to really focus on like it is about that melanin and pigmentation. And then I don't know if we need to describe this, but if anybody doesn't know that saying, like, face card declined, or if her face card never declines, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we're talking about. And that's basically a slang term, or like, Urban Dictionary term referring to people's face, specifically praising their high level of attractiveness. And in this case, we're going to say high level of usefulness, and is frequently used as this phrase is popular, like, that face card never declines because she is, it's it's $100 and ain't nobody, it's unlimited beauty and it will never be rejected. So that's kind of where we are today, and really wanting to have a conversation about how we all are trying to maintain our face card or our beauty, I don't know, bank account, and make sure that it's always full, right? So yeah, I'm excited about this conversation, just because I'm very much, again, this is a little bit of my background, but I'm really wanted to know about what we can be doing right, wrong, all of the things. And so we can jump right into that. We're swinging over to what do we do to take care of our skin right now, and then see kind of like, Esskee, is we doing something wrong?
Yeah, what are we doing? Because we talked about the definite concerns that come in and across your desk. And so I think that we have the same concerns,
I do.
on this podcast, where there's, circles, there's dry skin, there's I guess that's hyperpigmentation, right? When you have the dark circles. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that
But
kind of
isn't it
thing.
also collagen?
Loss of collagen as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Because it's
have
the
you can have
sunken.
the darkness, and then you have the hollowness. Like, sometimes you see eyes that are sunken in. It's because they lost a lot of collagen.
Okay. I probably had that. The paint be painting. I'm painted right now. So
Yeah.
So we could get into what we do. I think that would be really interesting to, and you let us. That's why we have the professional here. Like, what are we doing? Can we start, Rachel? Because my stuff is TikTok got me. So this is when I was on TikTok. So TikTok and Cardi B and they got me. So I use a brand called Anua, and it had like that glass skin thing going, and it's the Korean skincare. So I don't even know if it's real Korean skincare, girl, because it's TikTok. So first, it actually goes in order.
Okay.
So there
You gonna
is.
give us the whole 10 step? Because I know the Korean skincare be like mad steps.
It's a bunch of steps. So this is a
shit.
cleanser. There is an oil cleanser and a cream cleanser. So this is how they tell you to use it. You use the oil, a double cleanser, right? Your oil and then your cream. And then you do toner, right? There's a
You use
toner.
it's all the same brand? Everything's from the same brand?
This is all the same brand. Because it comes in like this multi-step situation. So there's a toner. And then after the toner, I have some niacinamide.
Nice.
That's right. So I have some niacinamide, and I use that, so I guess, to seal it all in there. And then it has like the daily moisturizer. So that's what I do pretty much daily. And then every week, this is how Cardi B got my ass. So I got this clip. So, and then I also have, this is like a mask. So this one is from, what is it? It's BRMUD. So it's BR Mud.
Okay.
Right? So it's like a mud mask.
What's the ingredients? What the call out ingredients?
Call out, girl, it's in a different language. And it's small. And I don't have my glasses.
BR Mud.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me look.
Because I feel like with skincare, it's really about the ingredient. And a lot of them, again, I know you have like a niacinamide, but
Yeah, niacinamide's
yeah.
Okay. So that's what I use now.
Oh, that's a whole thing. It's really our BRD. Mirror Mud.
BR Mud.
So that's a brand.
Mm-hmm. And this is the relief mud mask.
And you do it once a week?
Yeah.
Nice. I want to know the ingredients.
They got me.
And you like it. How about that? You like it.
Dude, I think it looks nice. I think when I use it, I could see the reflection and the light in my face, in my skin. So I can see, like, when you're in the mirror and you turn, you can kind of like, oh no, wow, it's reflective. Some reflection on there. So it's not like flat or matte. I feel like I feel hydrated. I don't feel like my skin is like flaky or anything.
So you're happy with the skincare regimen you got?
Yeah.
How long have you been using this? Because I feel like you haven't. Oh, now I see some ingredients. But how long have you been using it? Because you switched since a while
the stuff
ago.
you sent me, that ran out.
What did I send?
The fermentation.
Oh, I sent you a bit. I did send you a few things from my job. Yep, girl.
Yeah. So the fermentation stuff I was using, that was great, and I ran out of all that stuff. And then this stuff got me. I was maybe last year I bought it. Maybe last end of summer I may have purchased this. And I use it like, just you only really need a little bit. So
It looks nice.
they got me though. They got me, child.
And this is the
TikTok.
Relief mud mask, right?
Yeah, I see it. It says like mineral clay, tea tree leaf oil, centella. I don't know that word. Acetic extract. Girl, God bless them. No, but I think again, you can see the ingredients here is very, especially at the top. Some of the bentonite clay, kaolin, it's very clay heavy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty
Is
awesome.
it good?
I mean, I think each his own. If it's working for you, then rock with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I'm not necessarily a mud mask person. Yeah. Or poor person, because I think this is like focused for poor, which I think it's
Yeah.
if you like it, girl. If you
For
like it, I love it.
this
Mhm.
area right here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's you use like that's your go-tos. I feel like I have
For today,
like a variety of brands.
Your toner has a pore reducer on it as well.
I think so. Soothing toner. I had another toner that was pads. So I forget the name. NIU. That was also popular on TikTok. They got me on TikTok.
A relief mud stick mask, like a stick.
Wow.
I love stuff like that. That's nice.
You just draw it on.
I think as opposed to like, I think you could just like use the stick as opposed to like painting it on with your hands. Is this brand at all familiar to you at all?
Oh, first time I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's called Anua.
I have no Anua. I've heard of Anua as well.
Yeah. So it had a lot of UGC on it, and it had melanated girls talking about it.
Okay.
Yep.
And I know that they could just be appearing young, so it could work or not work for them, but it did work on drawing me in.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now. Okay, Anua. Okay, I'll look into that.
I know Anua. They have a sunscreen that a lot of the girlies, the brown skin girlies, have been talking or were talking about because it wasn't leaving a cast on their skin. From my younger cousin, she was going somewhere, and I remember talking to her about it. But I do know this brand, and of course, obviously, just from my experience, I might be more familiar with brands. But I hear it's really good. I do.
Okay. Is it Korean though? For real?
It is Korean skincare.
It is Korean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think what makes things Korean skincare is not just like one where it's from, but I think it's the process. The process. It's like this multi-step is really so you can have like a American or British brands that have similar, but it's really is about the use of multiple processes, layers, and da 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 da. That's what really makes it the Korean skin regimen.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick question: why is niacinamide popping right now? Because I was reading about niacinamide.
Well,
I'll leave that. Yeah,
they do use it. It does help with sealing in the skin, hydrates, and it's light enough where it doesn't clog the pores to cause acne. So sometimes those, like, you can get like certain serums that they have so many ingredients in them that are doing like more harm than good, especially like after like you do the mud mask and everything is open, and then you're gonna pour all that oil back in, and then the bacteria gets trapped underneath, and then you have the outbreaks.
Okay.
From my background, niacinamide is kind of like a really good secret sauce. It's water soluble. It doesn't clog. Again, it brightens. It does a lot, even for hair growth or regrowth. It does a lot of. It's skin barrier. How about that? It's a great skin barrier ingredient. And again, skin all over, that type of thing. Anti-inflammation, blah 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 blah. So like it has like like its ability to penetrate. There's just it's a lot. It's a very at the end of the day, niacinamide is vitamin B.
Okay.
So again, B.
You like boy? Okay.
Brajan. Yeah, like that. Oh, like that. Yeah. No, we're not.
You're
No.
so funny.
Booyaka,
I thought that would have. Yeah.
booyaka.
Boyakama. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. B. B as in booyaka. That's good. That was really
a good one.
good.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. But even in like your hair care, I feel like vitamin, like there's this like skinification of hair that's happening or has happened. So you'll see a lot of the hair care or skincare ingredients showing up in your hair care products too. Again, because the scalp is the source of, the good hairs growing out. Good hair meaning good quality hair, not like soft, curly, coolie hair. We're not doing that, but
That's healthy.
Healthy hair.
Okay. Healthy.
I have like some like there's
How many you got? 20? 2022?
No, I have some ride or die products, right?
Okay.
Like that I've been rocking with, I go hard for. I think and again, part of me, okay, because this is my industry and I might talk too much, but I don't normally have I've always said I don't have really problem skin. Again, until I got a little bit older, had these babies, and all of a sudden I think I'm experiencing aging. I see some jowling. I'm getting like little bit of pimples here and there that I didn't,
Yes.
and it takes longer. My big thing is the pigmentation, but more so like the under eye. I am really struggling with like how tired I look when I am not made up.
Yeah.
And it makes me
Talk
feel like
about it.
shit. It makes me feel like shit. Yeah. So that's to me, I think right now is my biggest concern. But I also understand that there's not really much that skincare products can do for that. Particular if I want to like a real change. It's not like I'm gonna like vitamin E brighten it up so much. I have to again come see you to really do something that's noticeable.
Right.
But I do have some products just from skincare perspective that I do ride or die for. I have combination skin. I don't necessarily have too much going on. My T-zone is always oily. It's probably why I always hated my nose. It was just always shiny. But anyway, these are the products that I rock with lately. And I will highlight the ones that I've been using since, girl, I'm not going to age myself. Some of them are for some brands that I've worked for. So, of course, and some of them don't exist anymore because those brands no longer exist. But it's not because the products weren't good. Anyway,
How you
from
still
a,
got it? How
yeah,
you still have it if it's out of business?
because I got a box before they left.
It's like, damn. How you still got it?
Work perks. The least I could do is, if we ain't selling it, send it to my house. Okay. So from a cleansing perspective, we like Naturium. Naturium, do you guys see? Naturium, right? I like this one. This is a cleansing gelée with 3% niacinamide plus hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. Again, all of the things. Hyaluronic acid, that was, I think before niacinamide, that was like the phrase of the day.
Yeah.
But it brings in and locks in moisture. If you have hyaluronic acid, you might want to spray your face with some water because it's going to hold it. That's what you want to do. And obviously niacinamide, but I block with this. I always have this, and I re-up on this. And then recently I have gotten, I was influenced by Peach and Lily. Again, so I like this brand a lot. This is the cleanser that I use. It's a hydro bubble deep foaming cleanser. I like it. I mean, if I had to pick one, to be honest, I do prefer this guy, but it's empty, right? So that's a good thing. And I bought another one. Yeah, I do like it. I like it. It's also because it has like what I really got sold on was the next step that comes in that. But I'm just gonna try to go in like order of for toner. Girl, where is it? Esskee, tell me if you know this, because this is like ride or die. You know Biologique Recession,
Yes.
right? French brand. I've been rocking with this well over a decade, okay? Last time I found it, I think I was in some hotel. I bought 3 just to hold on to because it was a good price. This bad boy right here, this is looking like $110.
I said it sounds more expensive than I normally would spend.
P50W, this is basically like an exfoliating toner. Girl, look this up. All I got to say, look this up. Okay? If anybody want to say, Rachel, you look good, I'm gonna say it's them. Ride or die. Okay?
Nice.
Love that.
So toner, I don't use this every day. It's a little bit aggressive. Don't do that. And obviously stay away from the eyes and the sensitive areas. This thing could dry you out, but it has a cult following. All I gotta say is whoever's watching, Google it. Google them. Okay? Them. They have different levels, but this is the one that's been working for me. Next, let's talk about, see, y'all should have not asked me. This is where I love it.
Girl, we only got so much time. Keep going.
Girl, this is still shorter than your thing. So 2 things that I've learned from work. Retinol, right?
Oh, I heard about that.
Retinol. But I think retinol sounds scary. And while I was working on the Uncovery, this is work, blah, 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 y'all look me up. We launched Bakuchi oil, which is a natural retinol. And there ain't none of these. So y'all, it's fine. I got 3 in my left. And ain't nobody, that's fine. Yes, girl. Shout out to my homies at the Uncovery. Natural alternatives. Yes, we did that. And this is my Bakuchi oil. I rock. I think I sent this to you, Nakia. This is a ride or die.
That was great.
It's a creamy formula. It has squalene, super berries, but it's a natural retinol. And I'm not quite sure what retinol does, but I believe it allows things to upzip. What it do? You come back to me? Okay, help me out. So I put this, and then this is how I really got. So then this is what sold me on Peach and Lily. This black man was on the who is he's like a scientist. Like he works with labs. Like he's one of them guys. And he came on and said like he really believed in this, and this is a mini protein exosome bioampule. And he was saying that this, along with the retinol, will really help with softening and plumping up the fine lines, right? And I was like, okay, so, and I have been using this. This is my second bottle.
Oh, wow.
So I do these together, and I do like it. And last but not least, another product I love from my career is, and this you can order on Amazon, but the brand has been, they don't have it anymore. Again, another story about how hard it is for Black brands to maintain, blah, 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 blah. But this is Melee. This is how it says. They made it. But this is from my job. This is made for melanin rich skin. It's the Plump It Nourishing Cream. This is my moisturizer, ride or die. I will ride or die or kill for this. I order 6 at a time because I'm afraid they're gonna just stop. Because the brand has been dead for a minute, but I'm like, when is they gonna stop? Like, the production stop. So I buy as many as I can, and this is what I ride for. So
wow.
Okay.
I think that's it for me. But those are my ride or die. These
I'll stick beside him.
Yeah, right. My man. And okay. All right.
I'll stick beside him.
All right.
It
That's
keeps
me.
it. Listen, everything be glowing, popping, and all of that.
What did they say? What did the influencers be
Oh
doing?
yeah, ASMR.
Okay. SK, your turn.
I mean, you
I
guys
can't wait.
put me to shame. I'm very
Well, maybe you have to school us. We don't need see. Simple.
This is my ride or die.
I like it.
Nice.
I know all about that.
Sarah V, honey.
I hate that feeling when you're tight afterwards. This I use facial cleanser, and then this is I do microdermabrasion exfoliator. I do this like 3 times a week. In the summer, not so much. Just when I feel like I have like an ashiness to me, because I have and you have that like build up and stuff. I was just a lot of makeup. Even though you wash your face after your makeup, I feel like, like that grungy feeling. So I do.
Are we washing our face after makeup? I don't do it.
I do. Every night. I do not go to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I use micellar water. I just wipe it off and go to bed.
Right. But that's great, girl. You look good.
Only because I don't want to ruin my nice pillowcase.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
I have to wipe it off.
Yeah, I just do a quick wipe, and then I'll figure it out.
I try to, but there's plenty of times I woke up and it looks like my face is on the pillow. Plenty of time, but just throw it in the wash.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels sticky. I used to do a lot of Neutrogena, like
remember Noxzema?
Yeah.
I thought I was doing something with the Noxzema. I was like, oh,
I still have a Noxzema product. It's like I have a pimple. It's like a pimple, a little pimple thing that I keep in the back. Like whenever it's like get a good one, I rock with one Noxzema product.
Okay.
In my old age. No, but I think that actually shows that simplicity. Because and you keep it simple.
Yeah.
I think again.
That's what I was asking about that toner. I was gonna look into that because I just use this one. It's from It Cosmetics. By Pores. I'm very pory here. And that's where I break out at. Yeah. And then I just Sephora. What is this? Hydrate and Glow from Sephora.
Yeah. Is that Sephora brand?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, just hyaluronic acid, Hydrate and Glow.
Hyaluronic is
hyaluronic.
Just,
yeah.
Yes. I bought some stuff with that in it before.
Yeah.
Moisture.
You kind of like go through different routines, things that you like, things you don't. I've used stuff from Sephora. And sometimes it works, sometimes it does not.
Right. Like I do feel that way. Like the hydrating, I just ordered some from I Carry Skin Better. Have a Alpha Red, and they have another daily serum. And she'd given me trial. So I was like, okay, I'll just maybe order a bottle of that. But then, you just don't know how it's gonna work out. Because a lot of the time you look ashy. Like it doesn't go into the skin.
I have a question. Yes, sir. Because
Shoot.
now we done shocked by all that stuff. One of the things that I wanted to buy and I was about to invest, I did all the research because I'm totally a nerd. I want to get a red light.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
That's another thing.
We should be doing red light therapy. That's a part of what it's a part of my facial. I don't do a lot of people do it as an
Ooh.
add-on. I don't because once it calms down the redness, it helps with wrinkles, and you just have to make sure whatever one you decide, just send me the details because you have to make sure it's a certain wattage so it could be effective. But
Girl, I know.
it helps with circulation, wrinkles,
All of the things.
acne. I do so. My light stem, I can do like I have blue light therapy, red, orange. It's so helpful. And now they actually have like the whole body. You got the whole.
I know.
I'm like,
that's all I see is people on the like shaker thing, which I also have. And they just like have the mask, and then they're just like
yes,
Vibrate
in the morning. Yes,
yeah.
I'm like I'm about to do the same thing because
it's
I'm
the
lazy.
The lymph system to like the extra lymphatic, like a lymphatic drainage, so to speak, and have everything shake down. People do it too with the gua sha when they do their face. The same thing.
Yeah.
You do that, right?
I had a question about that. I don't have one. I have the green jade one, not pearl, but the jade roller.
The roller.
I have the
I get what you're
roller.
saying.
But I had a question about the brush again to the top. The brush that drains the lymphatic, is lymphatic draining from your face. So you push this way down back of your neck or whatever. I'm like, does the brush even work? I forgot what the name of the brush is.
I think it all has a similar idea. With just pushing all you're doing is just pushing the fluid that's interstitial inside the cell. Like if my fingers were cells, there's just fluid inside of there and you're just pushing it around. Just don't ever go over your carotids. Like that's a no-no. You never push anything here in your carotid arteries because you could have plaques there and dislodge them. So you never.
Well, that's when you kill somebody. They like you cut your carotid artery and then they bled out.
So you can.
Oh my God.
You never massage, gua sha, anything having to do with these two arteries. You don't push on them, don't massage on them, because if there's any type of plaque and you disturb it and it travels, it could travel to your heart and kill you. Have a stroke.
Okay, I'm about to walk around with a turtleneck.
That is great to know. I would be like, say that louder with the bullhorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference. It's all just pushing the fluid around. Yeah.
That's crazy. So I want to say, ladies, melanated women, you can do the red light. I didn't know, child. So I've seen it. I never know what applies to me. And we like to say everything applies to everybody, but I don't know. Like, should I be doing it? Is it going to burn my skin? Because I don't tan. I know tanning is not for me. You don't see me in a tanning bed. That's not for me. So
I will tan in the sun. I love it.
But not
I know
in
it's
a
not
bed.
good for anybody.
I know.
No. Exactly.
Is that red light though? It's not the same type of UV.
That's UV.
Yeah.
The mask is LED lights. So
yeah.
bringing in those UV rays or anything like that.
Yeah.
And we're wearing SPF.
That's what I mean. I never know.
SPF every single day. We're wearing SPF every single day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, we are.
Yes. It should be in your. If it's not in your moisturizer, you have to add it on afterwards. But your moisturizer should have some SPF in it.
I have some.
I have
SPF,
it, but I don't.
But it casts though. I need something that doesn't cast.
Can I make with Recco, which is a really great one? Trade amazing. It is. Do I have it here? Can y'all see this? That's the Trader Joe's daily facial skincare. Broad spectrum SPF 40 invisible gel formula.
Okay.
Oil free. This is really this really looks good on the skin. It also mattifies. Ooh. So it's like so it gives you a little bit of a blur. You know, everybody makeup in the blur. This is really good. This is what I put on my kids. I feel like it's like safe, and our brown skin. Right. I could rub it all on everybody in all the shades of my children, and nobody's casted. And I you could put this under makeup, and then they launched, or I don't know if this came before or after, but then they have the body one, which I think is just like a bigger size. Mm-hmm. But again, if you like, when I go on vacation, you don't want to be like,
right.
Okay.
This is good. And I just read recently as prepping for this episode that they really do compare this to some of the best ones. Like I think it was like Super Goop or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Of some of the like better invisible guys. So anyway, okay.
So notes are taken. Is there anything else we just definitely want to know?
I do. I mean, like now I think I want to feel like this is like, what would you recommend? Like, what is the thing? If somebody of 40 or somebody comes in, what is like happening in this world that you're in that you want to share? Or where do you see us getting it wrong? Like, what are some of the, like, I'm leaning back. Go ahead. All you.
So typically when someone comes in like, I just don't like the way I look tired. The first thing I do is take inventory. Do you smoke? If you are, you should not be. That's first of all. What is your skincare like? And a lot of people are like, I just use water. And I'll be honest, before I really got into this, I used to just use water. Because that was
I
just,
hear that
we just,
before.
because our black don't crack. So we just use water. I'm like, okay. Or they'll say, I just put Vaseline on my face every day. I'm like, okay, so let's start there. Let's, take it step by step. And then a lot of time people don't even understand how to type their skin. Like, I don't know if I'm oily. I don't know if I'm dry. I don't know if I'm just normal. And we go through those steps. And then I give you a mirror, and then we just talk about things that if you could change, what could you change? And then, we I make a care plan for them on what it is that they feel could help them reach their goals. And a lot of it, I think we touched on it before, is like, what foods are you eating? What are your triggers? What is your cycle like? Is your cycle irregular? Because all that stuff with the hormones, and especially after 40, and we become perimenopausal, all that stuff affects the skin. Are you stressed out? Do you have a stressful job? All those things we like try to put together to make a plan so you're successful, because you could put all the products, but if you're not taking care of what's on the inside, and it's like counterintuitive. So we try to take like that type of approach. If you
What are your favorite treatments that you kind of like do?
My favorite treatment is the microneedling. I see the biggest change with that. There was a big push in the beginning when microneedling first came out that, you can't do it over acne and stuff like that. But we found that you actually can, and it actually works really well with destroying those comedones. As long as you do like the double cleanse and you make sure you pull all the oil out and make sure you're dealing with that base surface. And I have one client, he's a male, that we started doing the microneedling on, and like his acne is like gone. It's like crazy. And he had like heavy hormonal acne on the forehead, and we were also able to clear a lot of that up. So
with the microneedling.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
Yes, it does. So we numb you. I'm not gonna
All
lie.
right, I'm just gonna come.
numb
I'm
you.
making an appointment.
Yes, we do. We numb you ahead of time. And then you have to be diligent though with your, the aftercare instructions. I check in with you in 24 or 48 hours, make sure, you're progressing the right way, if you're having any issues. And it is a systematic approach. It's just not one and done. It's usually like you need like 3 sessions, because you have to give the skin a chance to like rejuvenate itself and make new skin, and after it gets broken down and destroyed and stuff like that. So, and I've done that on, when we talked about the Fitzpatrick, from 1 through 5. There's like, and there's all different types of microneedling. There's like radio frequency microneedling. I just use the microneedling pen, but there's all different types. And I do a lot of like peels, no peel with our skin. And the peel season really is in the fall into the winter, because you have all that direct sunlight where you're going to be counteracting, disrupting the skin.
I have a question. So melanocyte reaction, so that's like, what would that look like if you have like a bad melanocyte reaction?
So an example would be like if we go to the beach and we get a suntan.
Burn?
Right, suntan. And then the sunburn is when that top layer gets destroyed by the UV, where you're getting that really dark reaction. The skin gets cracked, and then it almost like, not purple like as if you got burned by the stove, but like really destroyed and cracked and dry. And that's why we put the aloe on it, to try and that skin so it could slough off, and then you get the new skin underneath. So it takes like usually like 7 to 14 days, something like that, to have the skin like properly rejuvenate itself. And then you push that burned, destroyed skin off, and the new skin can come up.
What
Question?
Yeah, because I know you were talking about the reaction, so I wanted to give the listeners like what that could look like.
Yes.
So it's kind of like what the reaction would be.
Right.
So that's why it's so important.
Yes.
It's almost like, to be careful with the skin because of the reactions you could have.
Right.
You can understand that better.
People are overdoing it, right? We all agreed. We talked a little bit about some people. And I'm like, I wonder how does that leak even, come up? You know what I mean? Like, because one thing I want to do, but I am a little bit afraid, is like Botox. And I'm down or whatever. I have like my listening face is very much like a scowl. I'm like listening. So I have like a deep line here. And I'm like, people be overdoing it. And like, do they come? Like, how do you, like, what does that look like? How do you handle those situations? Or like, what does that scenario give you of like somebody walks in and they're like,
come like,
I don't move my head.
they're like, they'll come and they'll say, I'm like, oh, what is our goal? Like, you came to see me. What is your goal today? And it's like, oh, I want filler. And I'm like, okay, so you already have filler in your lips. So what are you trying to, like, what is your goal? What's your inspo? What are you trying to do? And they want to look like the Bratz dolls. That's the new, the very pronounced, the sweetheart up top. And I'm like, but you already have that. So what is it that you want? And, some people are like, oh, okay, well, what can you do to like enhance it? So we can do a lip flip with Botox, but me and what my brand stands for at the Body Loft, we don't do excess. Like I do it safe. And if you already have 2 mLs in your lips and you're coming, you like, I want another ml. I'm like, yeah, I'm not the place that's going to give you another ml. We may try some other stuff. We can do some microneedling over the top lip to get you more pronounced and have the put some Botox to do a lip flip or, something else. But I don't do overdo. And some people do. They'll say, I'll do it. I'll take the money, but I move with integrity. So I wouldn't want anyone to do that to my family member. And then there's risks of complications. You can have vaso-occlusion that can happen for,
What's that?
where you occlude an artery and it's an emergency with filler. So, those are all the risks that go in when you do those types of things. So I do what's safe and what's ethical and what's right for the patient.
I love this. Can I just say how like this is really awesome? I know like again, this is not somebody I've seen since I saw you at our high school reunion,
Yes.
but like this is like I'm just very impressed, look just by kind of like your resume, just the way like what you're doing, like again, just like how you've grown as a woman, and again, seeing you have, like knowing from you back in the day and just we're all like adults now. And I think it's like, wow, I think it's amazing. I'm like very inspired
Oh, thank you.
and very in awe. So like, kudos to you,
Thank
like
you.
truly from the bottom of my heart. Like again, like you don't know this, but her oldest son is, I guess his father is my cousin, like old, like hot side cousin. Play cousin. So like again, this is somebody I've seen and known for quite a long time, but like you just there's just so much, and you're just like I feel like I trust. I'm like, come in, I can trust, and I feel like you sound like so I don't know, like this is like the kind of people that you want to succeed, but to
So
also like
knowledgeable.
trust.
Right.
Yeah. So like bravo to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We learned some things today for sure. And it's always really good because again, I'm the type of person that I'll try something, but with a lot of fear in my heart because I don't want
She said,
I
well,
don't want a Melanin side effect or side effect.
Right.
See, I can use the word now. See, I
Right,
learned
roll up.
something today.
Right,
Or
I learned
your
right.
something.
eyebrows lopsided because the person didn't inject you correctly, because that can
Yes.
on your
Looking all
block
quizzical.
for
Yes.
weeks because it was not done correctly. So, and we just I do what's best. And sometimes I have patients that come and they don't leave with any services, but they just come in for a consultation and then we make a plan. And, it may be like a change of plan because it doesn't fit you.
I think this is like really awesome, and I hope we can spread this and you get more people, more business, more things, because I truly feel like this is like it feels like we're safe in your hands.
Yes.
Please go to see if you are in the Nyack or surrounding areas. Let's go see Esskee. Yes. Did you tell us where you were located?
48 Bird Street, Suite 103. I have a window. And you'll see my sign on the window. It's a big yellow
type that up. Yeah.
building, right? And
Yes. Go. If I was in New York, child, I'd be all the way up there because I
Well, you gotta come here for some stuff. So when you come, we're going.
I drive in New
Be
York.
my dad.
City.
So before, like, let's switch over then. In conclusion, what are some of the ways? And I think we all know these things, but I think it's maybe coming from you, people believe it better. Like, what are some of the things that we can do to keep our melanated skin healthy?
Okay, wash it every day.
Not just water.
Not just water, please. And you can keep it simple. It doesn't have to be extended with like several steps. You want to make sure you take your makeup off at nighttime. And and do a like quick nighttime routine. We shouldn't be getting injected from anyone who's not a licensed professional in New York State or wherever state you're at. We should also know that less is more. Less is more. And we're made in God's image. So We don't take too
Amen.
much.
We also talked about, I think previously, like healthy diet. Like it's the stuff we already know, right? Keep doing that. Healthy diet,
Drink
exercise if you can.
water.
Drink
Hydrate.
water, hydrate.
Hydration.
Hydrate. And a quick
Mhm.
hydration test. We check skin turgor. You literally can just pinch your skin. Now, if your skin is slow to go back after you pinch your skin, you need to drink more water. But if it moves quickly, you have good turgor.
I might need to drink some damn water. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look in the bathroom later.
Right.
Y'all ain't got to see.
Your urine should be the color of a light lemonade, almost see-through.
Light lemonade, people.
Almost see-through.
Not the super sweet one.
No.
So speaking of drinking water, we're about to taste some water.
Wait, but remember, because I do think it's fun. If you guys remember last episode, we talked a bit about a water sommelier in our segment. You're not gonna believe this shit. And we learned about all these places and people and certifications. Like tasty water is a big deal. And we also talked about like our favorite water, what tastes like water to us. So we were like, let's do this. Let's do a taste test or like not a test. It's like a tasting.
It's water tasting.
And let's see, everybody got their waters.
Yes.
We went out, we bought some water. Kia, how do we start? And what should we be like tasting for?
What should we be tasting for? Well, I am not a water sommelier. So what we're gonna do is we have some water that we decided to try. So for this rapid fire, it's kind of like, is this water a yas or is it a nah? Meaning like this water is really good. I want to keep drinking this, and this is something I'll, go buy again. Because I drink tap water with a filter out the fridge.
Okay, I'm about to say. Well, you scared me for a minute. Like,
Wait, I was
what?
like, I
Okay.
hope there's a second part to that sentence.
Yes.
Filtered water through the refrigerator.
Okay.
No, my favorite water is from the fridge, y'all. I will say that.
Really?
My
But
fridge
she got good
water, girl. People be like coming back. I'll give them a
Award-winning.
glass, and then they'll come back like this. And I'm like, girl,
It's water. It's H2O, basically.
I don't know. When I was pregnant, that water was hitting, and I thought I was, pregnancy, you feel it. But then after, I was asking people like, so what do you think? And they were like, girl, this water, look, you'll see one day.
The water ate. The water ate.
The water ate. The water drank. We got to switch it up. Okay, where do we start?
Let's go. So we're gonna try the first one. Is the D water. I'm not gonna use names. It's a D water.
Well, we're gonna see it. I'm gonna lift it up.
Well, turn it around. I'm trying to be safe up here. D water.
We wasn't worried about the face brands.
Because we ain't talking shit about the face brand.
Oh, y'all can't see it, right?
This is the D water. We taking
Cheers.
shots of water.
What color y'all got?
Green.
What does it say? Because my D water says purified. I know sometimes these things are different. Are they different?
This says purified.
Yeah, mine says purified too.
And it says clean, crisp, clean, refreshing.
My tongue is dry.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
my tongue is dry.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I don't feel very quenched, and I'm thirsty.
My tongue is
dehydrated. I'm someone who needs to drink more water, and I feel it all day.
Okay, so the next one, don't drink that water. Which water are you drinking?
I'm tasting it.
No, you already tasted it. Or did you not taste it?
I need to swish. Can I do what I do?
Oh, not the swish, girl. All right, so we're going to do the E water, but it's ES water.
Okay.
All right, chin chin.
The bag around there. That logo is long.
Okay. Water's still coming. My tongue ain't dry.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
That water was replicating. I kept drinking.
Not mad at that at all.
That water was wet. The other water was pretty dry.
At the end of this, we have to pick our favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to the EV water.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Interesting, right? I actually never thought of it that way.
It tastes a little plastic.
Mm-hmm.
A little
Feels like
plastic taste to it.
it doesn't taste crisp.
No.
That's the only way I can describe that.
It tastes heavy.
That was more crisp.
Yeah,
It tastes
feels
heavy
like,
to me.
Yeah.
That's so interesting how they have a different flavor. I mean, not flavor, taste.
Yeah.
What flavor?
Yeah, right?
Usually we don't drink water like back to back from different places. We just, take one bottle to the head. Then the next one is the F water.
Okay.
That's kind of be easy because it be doing what it do.
True.
It's all right, girl. We busted.
Yeah. I think YouTube will think we're doing
noticeable.
shots out here. All right. I'm not mad at it. I usually like this water, but
I used
compared
to
to
rock
the
with
other
this
water,
one
it has
pretty.
like
I used to
it was
ride
a
for
little
this one.
something.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
used to ride
dry.
for
It was
this.
I
There
don't
ain't no
know.
dry water.
It tastes a
Water
little
can't be
different.
dry. Ooh,
This
it's a little
water is not
aftertaste.
heavy.
There's a little aftertaste that I'm not
Yeah,
liking. I feel
like a
like that it
minerally
came up
something or something.
after.
Yeah, there's something with that. All right, the last water is the S water.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because I all got
I
5
don't even
letters.
need to taste this. This is my jam.
Okay.
This is my jam.
This is preferred.
Really?
Yeah.
I like pea water. I mean,
What? You got to correct that, girl.
that's good.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I
I've
want to
never had that
compare
before.
that
This
to
is
eat.
good.
No,
I never had that
girl, you better buy this. This
because I get
and
the delivery
pea water.
of
Yes,
the pea water.
the big joint.
Yeah,
A pea water. Yeah.
If I'm out and about,
I want some more.
S water is the preferred.
Okay, can we do on the count of 3? Could we show our bottle? Because it's a positive. It's not a negative thing. On the count of 3, hold up the bottle.
That we riding for. So
Oh, of your favorite.
we have this. So this will be our Yas water.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
All
This
the
is our
others are
Yas
not.
water.
So should we go through afterwards the list and say if it's yes or no? Because it could have been okay.
But yeah, we'll go with the first Yas water.
Okay.
1, 2.
Yes. This is the Yas water. Smart water. Our first water, the D water. That's a nah water for me.
It's always been a no.
That's nah.
I get mad when I
Absolutely not.
they're only offering
Yeah,
that.
when
I'm
that's
like,
what they have.
can I get a Diet Coke? Because this is crazy.
Right.
It means something with some sugar in it.
Hey, you done reduced me to soda.
Yeah. It feels like I was 7 years in the desert drinking that water.
Yes.
It tastes full body. Like it tastes like
My tongue
tastes
goes
like something.
dry.
Right.
My tongue is dry.
You're not quenching me.
Yeah.
It's not my
ES
advice
water
ever.
was pretty wet, so that's a yes for me.
Okay. I need you to explain to me wet water, girl. How's wet and dry?
The D water is dry. Maybe that's why I began with D, because it was dry. And the E water was really wet. I felt like washes and swaths and waves of liquid on my tongue when I drank it, and the other one just sapped all the moisture out of my mouth. So that's what I mean.
Okay.
Water was wet.
I just feel like
It was quenched.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have EV water. That's a no for me. It's no. Had a little extra. It's an extra on the back end for me.
Something.
Yeah, and it was very
You like it?
full body.
I like EV water.
No.
EV water had a little extra plastic taste to me.
Yeah.
A little heavy. It was very heavy. Heavy
That's
water.
heavy, full. That's what I keep saying. Like
Yeah.
it feels
Full
not
body
crisp.
water.
Yeah.
Very full
Powdery.
body. We'll
I
use
don't
that
know.
word.
Something. Yeah.
It's a nah, thank you.
Nah.
And then we have the F water. Yeah.
I'm with it. I can have it, but I'm in the middle. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Can we do 4?
Yeah. I feel like
It's
it would
like-
have to be cold. How about
Yes. Okay.
that?
That,
If I could drink
have
it,
to be cold.
yeah. If I could drink it warm, then you rockin'. And then, like I said, then there's down pea. Pea water is pretty.
What's pea water?
Just think about it real quick, girl.
Purified? I don't know.
That other brand.
the other brand, PS.
PS
Oh,
water.
the one I couldn't find.
Yes.
That's all
It
right.
only comes in a case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
No, I actually don't like that water. It tastes okay, but it's like set water. If I'm on a set, usually we have that pea water. And you know how much of that pea water I gotta drink?
It's the most popular, I think, yes.
Crying.
I feel like this is going to be a great clip. We're going to just be saying pea water.
Pea water.
And pea water.
There's
Everybody
pea
with
water
their
I gotta
pea
drink
water. Nasty
to be
ass.
quenched.
To be quenched. That is true, though. I drink like 3 or 4 Stanleys of that pea water.
Bottles. Exactly. Bottles. The E water, you drink that, you good. This has been like really awesome, by the way. I've loved learning and talking about all this stuff. And thank you so much, Esskee, for being a guest, our very first guest. I'm gonna do it.
Go her, girl. This time.
I love that. I love that.
I can't deny it. I can't deny it.
You're going to give me that sound. So when I'm feeling down on myself, I'm going to just be like, clap, girl. You're doing good.
Yes.
Girl. No, you're doing great. You're
did
doing
awesome.
great.
Thank you so much for being our very first guest. And this has been just an enlightening podcast. And I hope that it has been enlightening for all our listeners. Oh, we have a listener question.
Swipe,
What do
swipe.
you do to keep your face card from declining? and the products that you use. All right, guys. So the group chat is coming to a close for today. If this conversation hit home, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this episode with a friend who would definitely have something to say in this chat. And don't forget to come back next week for another episode. You can watch us on YouTube or catch us on all your favorite podcast platforms. Deezer, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Yay. All right, so this has been the Chit Chat Podcast with Ray and Kia. Bye.